Well, wow. Hello, everybody. Glad you're here. Um, I'm Lucretia, and I'm one half of Burning Up the Roads. The other half is recovering from surgery. Recovering well, as a matter of fact. He's in the living room, just watching our show, hanging out, watching some YouTube that he likes. So let me say first, let's see who's first in the house. Simple Ambitions vlog. Thank you. You were here first. Oh goodness, there's my phone. I always forget to turn that off. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Kaylee, thank you, my dear. Wandering Gypsy Vanner, thank you. Paula, Van Vita Travels, thank you so much, dear. I can't wait to see, I think it's a Saturday interview you've got with Ray. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I want to make sure you are a moderator because I'd like you to be able to draw. Yep. So if you can, I'll tell you that in a minute. Never mind. Anyway, so hello to you, Paula. Boom Music Room, thank you for coming. Glad you're here. All right, so 30 and a wake up. See, I've learned how to say it right, I believe. 30 and a wake up. My suspicion is at 30, somebody got a wake up, or in their 30s. A big cup of coffee. Yes, this is a big soup mug. Yep, glad to have you here, Simple Ambition Vlog. Linda Barker, good morning to you, sweetheart. Very happy you're here. Fordman, Fordman, aka Kenneth Oakes, hello to you. Aaron Jemison, welcome. Catherine Cook. Well, I have alarms for mine too, but sometimes I don't hear it, or I need a hearing aid, something. There's hubby Richard. I'm glad you're on today, honey. And I'm glad he's doing so well. I'm very happy he's recovering pretty good. Although at 6 o'clock this morning, he was wide awake watching one of the shows we usually watch at night. We like live crime shows, or not like live crime. No, we don't like live crime. We like crime shows that are about real life things. World According to Jim. Yes, Big Mug Jim. I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to wake up, and this seemed like the very quickest way to do it. Thin Blue Lane RV Life, thank you for coming over. We are supposed to have an interview today with Mary Eneogwe, and I'm not sure that's exactly how you pronounce her last name, but I'm excited to have her. Bama Rush, thank you. Scott, thank you for coming by. She is a wonderful lady. The reason that I'm having her come by, well, first of all, she's a wonderful lady, and I really respect her. And she has a strong channel, and she knows how to build a channel very well. Catherine Cook, thank you for coming by. Yep, I go to their chat pretty much every day. Wandering Gypsy Vanner. Yeah, I love Roy and Becky. I can't wait to meet them. And Scott, they're like on my to meet list. You know, people have to-do lists and places I want to see. Of course, we've got those lists, but I've got to see, people to see list. And Bob, by the way, Bob's Adventure. Oh, hello, honey. Thank you for coming in. He's another one. I just, everybody on here, I've fallen in love with this group of people that I've commonly see in these rooms. Very supportive, very kind. His Way Homestead, hello to you. Arthur in Oregon, thank you for coming in. Let me make sure I didn't miss Maggie 2263. Hello, glad you are here. Let's go back up here for a minute. All right, let me see. That name gets confused for that all the time, but no, not 30. 30 and a wake up. See, I'm just saying like with a comma, 30, comma, and a wake up. I had someone question my name, burning up the roads. They were curious. No, I'm not a firebug, by the way. And then when I explained it, oh, it made sense to them then. and apologize for drinking coffee in front of those who might not have it. And I love, like I said, love Roy and Becky. Kaylee. Going Green Mom, R&B Raid. Always appreciate the raid. Always appreciate the raid. Just looking for fantastic travels. I don't know if I've met you yet, and I have to write your name down. Travels, because I'm old school. I just got to write it down. I'm old. Just turned 59, and I'll tell you, I'm praying to God from 59 to 60 is exactly the way I want it to be. It never works that way. I think we all know that. Okay, I think I've got everybody so far. Pete Rossi, thank you for coming in. Van Life Rocks, hello, Ray. I saw your cute video last night. It was adorable, by the way. You are adorable, and I just don't believe you're 40-some years old. I can't believe it. It doesn't make sense in this brain. You look like a kid. Good, thank God to you. You know, you very young looking. Linda Barker. Fordman, let's see what you got to say. Just saying hi to everybody. Of course you are, because that's who you are. And I'm just waiting on Mary. So Mary Eneogwe has a channel that's extremely strong, and that is the reason I wanted her to be here today. I've been watching her for a couple months, and I have built great respect for her. First of all, I respect everybody that I've come across. I don't think there's anybody in these rooms. Oh, Mary, there's Mary. There's my lady right there. All right, so I'm going to drop a link, Mary, and you can grab that link, and it will bring you into my basement. And I promise to let you out. I don't ever keep anybody in my basement. And so I was just telling them some things about you. I absolutely respect Mary's channel. We'll get more into that here in a minute. We've got 27 in the house, and if you haven't had a chance to do a thumbs up and you so would like to do that, we're getting close to it. We're at 16 thumbs up. Vanderella, Kelly, hello. Thank you for coming over today. I very, very much appreciate it. And I'm about to throw my phone for some reason. I'm nervous. I'm always nervous. And oh, Mary just reminded me of something. If you feel like and want to share this stream out today on your social media, whether it is on your community page or your Facebook or whatever you use, please do. I promise Mary's very well worth listening to and getting some tips on channel building. And I hate to even use that word because channel building, I don't know the right word, Mary. We'll figure it out between us. Hello, everyone here. Good morning to I'll Burn Up the Roads. Thanks for liking one of my videos. Yes, absolutely. It's how it works. And I've got butterflies in my stomach because I just so appreciate Mary. I want to get every minute we can of her time this next hour. I'm just going to wait, and I'll see her in the basement. So, Mary, just click on that link, and I'll drop it one more time. And it can take a minute or so for this all to happen. But in case it flew by, yes, 30 and a wake up. It is a good thing. And when I say, I believe that all channels at some level are a grow channel because that's how we meet people. That's everybody I've met that way. So once in a while, I click on something I don't know, or I have an interest, and I go look it up on YouTube, and there that interest is. So Mary, just grab the link. It says StreamYard.com, and it will take you right to my basement, where I will then put you up with everybody to meet. I even got rid of my gum. And you know what my husband said today? It's not very ladylike to chew gum. Now, on camera, and I didn't look at it as being ladylike or not. Port Charles, Florida. Well, here in Eugene, Oregon, if anybody wants to check in with their weather today, right now, it says it's 32 degrees. And I'll tell you what, I believe that, yep, it's 32 degrees right now. Oh, it's 45. I had to update my page. And we've got birds in the house. Took me over a year to get 1,000 subs, but I stuck with it. And eventually I started growing much faster. My advice is stick with it. Absolutely. All right, Mary, are you ready to come up? Okay. Add her to my stream. Can you hear me, Mary? Oh, her mic is muted. Your mic is muted. Oh, yes, I can hear you very well. Let me turn you up a little because you got a very soft voice. I've got a giant big mouth voice. First of all, I want to thank you for coming and joining us today.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I think it's...
How is it? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Good.
Good morning.
All right. Good morning to you. First, I want to thank you for coming over and spending some time with us today. I deeply appreciate the work that you're doing, your channel. You're a very ethical woman, and that matters. So first, I want to show them a little bit about you. I've got a couple things to pull up here first, and it'll just take a moment. Share the screen. Go to my Chrome.
I already shared the stream out on my community tab.
Okay, well, thank you. So what I'm going to do right now is show the group here today your information a bit. You've got over 4,000 subscribers. Darn it, I can't really see it very well. Okay, about 4,100 subscribers, 322 videos you've done, and just in the last you've got about 133,000 views. So people are watching you, Mary. That's really important because that is, you want to tell us a little bit about your philosophy of YouTube, how you run your channel.
Okay. I want to say again, good morning to everybody. Good afternoon, your time. Good evening, your time. Like, I'm going to call her Mona. Like Mona rightly said, my name is Mary Eneogwe. My channel is all about inspiration, and we just say it the way it is, and we keep people inspired. But I must warn us that I'm a mother before a YouTuber. I'm trying to make sure that there is no much noise. That's why I'm using my earpiece. So, but if there is any noise, please pardon me. It's not intentional.
It's all
so,
right.
But I have to be here because I've already given in to the appointment. I don't like disappointing people. So, yes, before I started my channel, I had in mind what I wanted, and that is inspiration and lifestyle, as you guys can see in the banner. So, but I did not really know more about YouTube, but I had a passion because I wanted to reach out to people. So I started figuring out how can I do that, and boom, I created my YouTube channel. So it started like, do I call it a try and error because I did not know more of what I was getting into. I did not know you're going to get to 1,000 subscribers at 4,000 watch hour. I never knew. So to get monetized and all that. And I thought it was where you just come and post what you believe in. I never knew there were guidelines. I never knew there were a lot of things in place. But as I started going on and posting, and I never knew there was a live stream. I did not know. You know, it was just one day I logged on to YouTube, or yeah, to YouTube, and I saw live, and I'm like, what are they doing here? You know, I saw a lot of people. Is there noise at the background? Can you hear noise?
It's all right. It's okay.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
It's all right. You can
Is it
keep
too
going.
bad?
No.
Okay, thank you. I apologize. So I was like, oh, live. So I started hearing like, oh, come, you know, they were using techniques like apple, strawberry, and all that. I'm like, "Ah, what is apple and strawberry?" So I found myself into a live, and I'm like, I'm subscribed to you. And they're like, oh, come on, subscribe to who? We do not use the word subscribe here. We're gonna. So I'm like, okay, I do not know. So I learned it the hard way till I met a very beautiful lady. Royalty Cosmos is her name. You know, she started telling me, you do it this way, you do it that way. So I met a couple of people, but you know, that was when I was, do I say almost blocked in the stream and all that. So I knew there were rules in the stream. Then I started reading. I wanted to know, okay, I came to know that you don't have to post some certain videos. You have to be careful and what you put out there, because people are watching you. Whatever you put there, people are going to consume. It's
Right.
either it's going to inspire them, or it's either it's going to harm them. You know, so each time you put out something, you must think deeply. What are you putting out? What message are you sending out? So it's not just all about the views, all about getting subscribers. It's what are you sending out there, and who is consuming it? So I started putting that into practice. Then I started making my researches. Then I came to know that if you really want to make it the right way, you're going to take time to grow on YouTube, you know, but you just have to keep going and start putting in hard work and start asking questions. It depends if you get who can answer your question, because nobody was ready to answer questions. So, but I kept going. This was how I started growing my YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm. And you've grown. You really have grown. I think one of the things that I attracted me to you first is that you are like I said, you're very ethical, and your spiritual life is throughout your vision of your nomad, or excuse me, of your channel, of your YouTube channel. And I was last night when I was kind of thinking about how to do my thumbnail of this interview today. I was trying to come up with some descriptive words, and you know, it's right in your about page, which I talked with people about on Monday in my live stream Monday. I talked about one of the things is our about page. I believe that's a very important explanation of who we are as a channel. Now, I'm on this my husband and I plan on going on the road full time in January, but we also in the process found we wanted to be YouTube creators. So I'm finding people that aren't necessarily into travel, but I still learn from them, like yourself. You know, you just simply have an inspirational channel, and you ethically build your channel, and you do not you know how to do it right. And one of your videos, or one of the live streams I was in with you were specifically talking about doing it right. Do you want to talk a little bit about that? What you mean and what you understand doing it the right way is?
Yes. Okay. First of all, permit me again to hit on that about page, just like you said. About page is a page that tells, it also helps YouTube. It helps the search engine to suggest your videos, to suggest your channel to people. You know, that is what people miss that they don't even know. So whoever that is starting a YouTube channel, the first thing you put in mind is your about page. That is where you're like writing a letter, you're writing your heart out, you're telling people
Yep.
what they have to get immediately they come into your channel, what to expect, what it is all about. You're giving them, you are engaging them.
Mhm.
This is what you do. And so you're making them to know, I call it 121 reasons why they must subscribe to your channel, why they
Mhm.
must leave other channels and watch your videos. That is your about page.
Yep.
Then I always talk about doing it right on my channel. Now people make the mistake of like, I'm going to use myself as an example.
Mhm.
Let's say I go, I just go to somebody and I quickly go because I want my number to increase. You see that? I just go click in and click out.
Right.
Those days are gone. It is easy. Before you connect to somebody, there
Yes.
must be a driving force while you're going over to that channel.
Uh-huh.
Are you going over to that channel to get knowledge? Are you going over to that channel to share something with somebody that might be needing it? There
Mhm.
must be a purpose you're going over to a particular channel. Then, when you eventually go to that channel, you have to sit, pick out a video, give it a full watch.
Mhm.
That is it. YouTube knows. They know.
Yes.
So you give it a full watch. And while you're giving it a full watch, you're giving it a thumbs up. It's very, very important. That is how they suggest videos also. While you're giving it a thumbs up, you are sharing if it is worth sharing.
Mhm.
These are my tips in doing it right. If it is worth sharing, why not throw it on your community tab and bless somebody? Then you are writing your genuine comment.
Right.
People do not understand that through your comment you can gain subscribers from people. You don't just go and say nice video. Come on, the person knew it was nice before he or she put it up there. You have to tell the person, oh, you're doing this, but you could have done it this way. This is how I do mine. Now the person is also engaging you in her video, and you are engaging her, him or her, with your comment,
Mhm.
showing you watched it. That is doing it right for Mary. Not you going to every comment and you write the same thing. Let's say
Right.
somebody that how people, they want to get people engaged and they say, oh my goodness, I feel pregnant. The person isn't pregnant. The person just said it just to get your attention. Then you go over there and tell the person, congratulations on your pregnancy. Oh, come on. It shows you never watched it. You
Mm.
didn't watch the video because you have to go through it first and see what the person is talking about before you give your comment. So the person was never pregnant, but the person is saying, "Oh, I feel pregnant." So maybe that is why he or she is making the dish, or why he or she is talking about whatever they are talking about. So in the process of you watching the video, giving it a full watch, you are handing over the thumbs up to the person, you're sharing if the video is worth sharing. I keep saying it. If it is not worth sharing, please do not share, because you can lose your community tab for sharing whatever that is against YouTube ethics.
Yeah.
You see that? Then you share it. Then you hit to the subscribe button. We know it is 3. When you hit to the subscribe button, it tells you, do you want the all ALL? If
Right.
you want that, then you hit on it. Or do you don't want to get notifications, or that is it. Then you take the all. That is when you do these 5 tips. I'm still apologizing on the noise because I'm so sorry.
That's right.
Then when you hit on these 5 tips, anybody that sees your comment, and even the person you went to visit, already knows you're genuine, already
Mhm.
knows that you'll come back again someday, because what you saw gladdened your heart. So, but you just go in there and you clicked in, you clicked out, oh, I'm subscribed to you, come and subscribe to me. I call that bow the dash. Why do I say that? You don't even have to tell somebody you're subscribed to them and they're subscribed to you. They are going to see that through your comment. They're going to see that through their subscription count. They're going to see that when they keep seeing you in their building. Because nowadays, if you tell me, Mary, I'm subscribed to you. I'm not going to look at you. I'm going to give you some days. Do you just want my count, or are you going to keep coming once or twice? If you're going to keep coming once or twice, oh my goodness, I'm going to go over to you. I'm going to subscribe to you. I'm going to leave your bell on. You see that? Then I'll know you really, really love what you see in my channel. So, but if you come to, use me to increase your number, no, 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 no. And doing it right again for me, it's following those people that do what you do. What do I mean? If you do cooking and lifestyle, go to those that do cooking and lifestyle.
Right.
If you do gaming, go to those that do gaming. If you do just only live streams, go to those that do just only live stream. Go according to what is on your banner so you can grow. Then you form a community. You see that? And when few people shares you out, that's it. That is how you grow. These are all what I have always talked about on the channel. And I can't stop talking about it.
Well, you definitely have grown your channel in a way that is the way that I understand it to be done too. And I've made the mistakes of there was one time when I was just feeling like I wanted to get over that 1,000 family mark, and I went to a channel that is what I think most people think of a grow channel to be. It's just that. All they're there for is the click in and click out. Now, when I go, I don't think I ever just say, watched your video, come and watch mine. I always try to talk about how I like the video itself, the technical side of it, the connection side of it as well. And I had to decide, did I want to connect with a couple of people? Like I kept connected with a couple gamers. I don't do gaming at all. Zero, none, zilch. It's a fine, that's some people do it. I don't do it. But you know what? I'm actually communicating with them. It's not like it was just for nothing. And I know that there's some people that I connected with that it wasn't legitimate, apparently, because by the way, YouTube takes those people away. They go through, and I had like 10 people gone one day, and I'm like, what? How did that happen? And then, I know how it happened. So I try very hard not to get myself in that situation where I'm going to wake up one day and a bunch of my YouTube is gone.
Yes, if I could talk on that, I would say everybody made the same mistake. Even Mary speaking to you made the same mistake. I do not network anymore. In fact, I stopped networking when I hit 4,000 subscribers.
Okay.
And these are my reasons. Remember, when we are all trying to hit the 1,000 mark, you can subscribe to anybody. You can subscribe to Dick. You can subscribe to Harry. You just want to hit that. Come on. We are all guilty, Nana. Yeah. So not only you, I am also guilty. But the question is, I decided to leave my subscribers count because one, I am proud of my subscribers count. Yeah. When whatever you do in life and you realize your mistakes, you stop and you take a deep breath. It's going to be hard. Even me, maybe speaking to you, I did not leave, oh, come on, 4,000 bells on. No, I didn't. I didn't leave 4,000 bells on. Likewise, a lot of people that subscribe to me did not leave my bell on because then we believed in sub for sub. And I'm going to explain that. When you say sub for sub, it's just, oh, okay, you subscribe to me. I subscribe to you. Then click, click. Now, when you talk of organic subscribers are those that watch you for you. They just love watching you. Then you still have organic subscribers on content creators within us. You're organic. If you are not organic, you're not going to be my member. If you do not love my content, you're not going to come to my channel. I remember the day I met you. That was the day there was a raid from TR. I do not forget that. And I welcomed you guys the way I welcome people. I'll put you front of my melodies. You are all that matters. You are all that matters. I'll make room for two. You and my Jesus. That was what that tied you down to my channel.
Yeah.
You got a lovely voice. That was what you said. I said, thank you. And then I said, can I call you Nana? You
Yes, you
said,
did.
yes. So I remember all that. I want to quickly give a shout out to Bonnie Bell. She follows me everywhere I go. She's a non-content creator and she's here. Blue
Oh,
Bell, thank you for coming in.
thank you.
So,
Thank you, Bluebell.
so that was it. And there must be something that is going to make your audience glued to you. And that is what I believe in. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to say that each time I enter any channel, I tell you guys I'm a lover of Christ. I believe in Christ. I just love him and I spread him wherever I go. That is me. So you better love me for who I am, or you don't. So that is Mary. So
Absolutely.
when then when I saw that wasn't working, that all my bells were not on, I'm like, okay, I'm no longer networking. I just have to tell people the way it is. I grow channels. Mona. I still grow channels, but I tend to grow it the right way. When I started growing channels, I do have like 40 people in my chat, but I had to like, oh, come on. If you keep giving people to people, are they really going to really connect to them because they love them? Then I have to go back to my drawing board and strategize. Then when I make my researches, I bring it to them. I tell them this is the way it is. When I drop a link, please, if you do not love what you see, do not subscribe.
Yeah.
But all you could do for that person is just watch the video. Do not subscribe. Then I had to start bringing out the rules in place for them to understand. They couldn't understand it, but the few that understood it stuck with me up to date. They're like, okay, this is why she's telling us. Then later, when they realize this is what I was saying, they come back and say, oh, this is what you were really saying. What is the need of having so many numbers and you're not getting views? I said, that is what I'm saying. Then they understood it. Then that now took me to start up my second channel, because I got a second channel that is going to tell you all about Mary. And I do not do, you get me, I get you there. No. Now, everything that I'm teaching people, I am taking it now to grow that my second channel. You know, where those that will love you for you will check you out and they will stick with you. And if you're not there, they want to know why you're not there. They ask you questions, because they love you for you. So now what I'm saying in a nutshell is everybody has made that mistake of subscribing to even who you don't want to subscribe to as growing your channel. So it is not late. Now you have known how to grow it the right way, guys. Let it go and grow it the right way. It's going to be hard. You're going to lose people, but it doesn't matter. What matters is, and I don't know if I talked about, I always give, if I give five secrets, but it's no longer a secret because I've already given it out. You have to know why you are here. If anybody has a paper and a pen, please write down. You have to know why you are on YouTube. I call it, are you ready to be a YouTuber? I have that video on my end, but you could still write it out. It's going to help you. Are you ready to be a YouTuber? Because if you're ready to be a YouTuber, one, you have to know why you're on YouTube. Two, ability to take criticism. People are going to criticize you. Are you ready to be criticized by people? Then three, consistency. Four, persistency. And five, determination. Once you have these 5 criteria, oh, come on, go and flog your YouTube open and start a YouTube channel. That is it. Because you're ready. People are going to just come and tell you, oh, come on, why are you dark? Why are you fair? Oh, come on, you're not beautiful. And all that. If you're ready to take that, if you're ready to be bullied on your comment section, if you're ready to take all that, then you're ready to become a YouTuber. And when I mean Persistency, you have to carry your people along. You don't have to, if you post on Mondays, you have to keep posting on Mondays. The day you don't post on Mondays and you wake up, you have to remember, oh, I tell my people I post on Mondays. Okay, I just have to post. That is persistency. Consistency, you have to carry them along, engage them in your comment section. Determination, you have to be determined. Even if you wake up, you're sick, or one of your child is telling you, Mama, I want this, and this is the particular time you post. Oh, come on, you have to post at that time. You are determined because people are waiting for you. So that is why these 5 things goes hand in hand.
Absolutely. Amen. And that is the reason I wanted you to be here today, because you know how to put it into words that I just don't have the experience yet. I know what I want. I know why I want it. And by the way, if I haven't had a lot of criticism yet, and I actually invited someone to come in the background, not let anybody know he was in here. A while back, I had him come. I asked him if he would come and he would critique my live stream. And it's, somebody that most all these people know that are in my live stream right now, Blue Wave Bob, Blue Wave Odyssey. And again, he's someone I respect and how he goes about building his channel. And one of the things he asked me right up front is he goes, wow, can you take criticism? Because I'm going to be brutally honest. Now, as it turned out, I said, of course I can. I finished college in my 50s. So I had to learn how to take criticism, and I'm very comfortable with who I am in all ways, really, in my spiritual ways, in my physical way, in my relationship manners. I'm very comfortable, and I'm very comfortable with who I am. And so, but I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. And also there's people who intentionally want to target someone and they don't care for them and they will go after them. And it hasn't happened to me, but I have seen it happen to others. And that part of me that is very protective of people I care about, the hackles come up and it draws that side out of me that is not very nice. But anyway, so he came over and he critiqued my channel. But what he and I thought was a brutally honest critique, I was like, that was nothing, okay, those are things that I kind of already thought. But we need to be connecting with people who have some success. I can't learn how to be successful YouTube channel just because I know it, because I don't know anything. I need to watch people like you, like Bob, and other people. There's people on here who I watch that they have, even though their numbers may not be giant yet, they will be someday. 4,100 is a giant amount. And I still wonder, how do you, so there, you've touched on another question I have is about the connecting to people. So when I connect to people, it's very real. I don't fake it. I'm not someone who's good at pretending. And I really genuinely can't wait to meet the people that I've made connections with on here someday. How do you juggle that part where people message you or that you want to be connected to all these people, but of course you don't hit 41 buttons, click all notifications. How do you stay sane and connected at the same time?
That's a very good question. Now, the mistake like people still make is you don't have to hit the button on your phone because you're going to go crazy. We thank God for the laptop, but just like I said, at a time I got my membership, like if I got, for example, 30 people in my membership, I got 30 bells on. 30 bells on, because for somebody to go out their way to come and support you, oh, come on. You have also go to support them. That is it. Then I had to hit it on for them on my laptop. 30 or 30 something members I have the bell on. Now it is my duty to now still see those people that are not my members. And this is what I'm going to say it here. It doesn't mean that when you got a membership and people are not your members, that they don't love you. No. Oh, come on. No, they do love you. That is why this is how I stay sane. When you come over to my live stream, I tend to drop links when I'm done teaching. My live stream consists of 3 stages. We pray, we teach, and we help people get to their goal. So when it gets, which you have seen, Nana, that was how still we connected. So when your link is dropped, me, myself, I also go over to your channel and take that opportunity to watch your video and leave you a comment. You see that? So you know you're not just coming to my live stream and you're not just watching my videos and you don't see me in your house. You see that? So, and if it is a video that I'm so inspired with, I flog it on my community tab and it stays there.
Mm-hmm.
So that is another way I appreciate them. Then I tend to go over to my comment sections again when I drop my video and see those people that are consistent that comes to my home to watch my video. Oh, come on. If they come to watch me, they're also good. I have to go watch them. Oh, come on. Nobody's a celebrity on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you see somebody that is 200, but when they drop content is a boom. And this is, I want to say this, everybody are unique in their ways. Everybody drop beautiful content. I just want to say that. If you have 23 people in this building right now, these 23 people have amazing content. That is just it. So nobody is special. You get what I'm saying? So, okay. So that is how I keep myself, and I go over through my comment section and I go to their home one after the other, which has not been easy, to watch them, to leave them their comments, to appreciate them. And also when people, comment on your channel, you liking it and you returning their comment for those that ask you questions, makes them know you appreciate them. And whenever you drop your video, they're going to come back. I'm going to make a confession. Somebody has been watching me for a long time. Yes, I've watched her, but not the way she's watching me. Then I was making a series that was a prayer series I was doing. Everybody voted for that. And one day she commented, she poured her heart out. She said, I love you for you. I have been watching you, but I can't remember seeing you in my house. But still, I'm watching you. Oh my goodness. After watching that, I went to her home. I watched a couple of her videos, and she came over to my live stream. And I said, I appreciate you for you. At least you told me the way it is. You didn't bottle it up. So I appreciate you. So please go try and return some of the comments because I've also watched. So those are how we can keep insane and appreciate each other, and we know we're doing it right.
So is there any other, I don't want to keep you any longer than you can stay. Is there any, besides the mistake of kind of just sub for sub idea, is there any other mistakes that you could point out that you think are really something we should know about?
Oh yes, there are so many mistakes we young YouTubers make and we new YouTubers make. Just like right now, for those that are still trying to grow their 1,000, it's okay. It's okay. You could still network a lot to get to your 1,000, but immediately you hit your 1,000, concentrate on what your channel is all about. Start moving with those that do the same thing you do. Then the mistake people make again is when they're not getting views. Oh, come on. I intentionally removed my popular videos and put it down. I've gotten a video that gave me up to 46,000 views, but I intentionally removed all of them and put it down. I want to see those ones that gives me little views and see what I can do to get more views. It is easy. What can you do to get more views? Keep uploading. Go to your analytics and see what your analytics is telling you. That is what people are not doing. See what your analytics is telling you. See the videos that are suggested under that your video. Do such videos. People are not doing that. Learn to use tags on your videos. Learn, ask questions when you don't understand things. Don't just say, okay, people are doing it this way. They're not doing it this way. I'm sorry, guys. So I'm going to do it that way. Just keep going and keep being you. Then another thing people do, sorry guys, you see me looking up and looking down. I just want to get him engaged. And I'll be right back.
No problem.
That is my little man. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I think I got him. Then you don't try to be someone else. A lot of us do that. Okay, this person did something and it gave the person view. Okay, let me go try my hand on that. No, just be yourself.
Mhm.
And do not limit yourself. Try to see, you do not know your niche or whatever they call it. You do not know what you
Yeah.
really fit in till you try your hands in things. Let's say you do inspiration, for example. Inspiration consists of songs. We have inspirational song. When you do inspiration, you have to talk about prayers. You have to talk about marriage. You also have to give advices. You have to talk about lifestyles. It might be a video you did on marriage that is giving you views. Concentrate on that.
Mhm.
It might be a video you did on prayers that is giving you views. Oh, come on, marry that. It might be a video that you did on songs that is giving you views. Go ahead. Don't limit yourself like, oh, I am doing inspiration, so I just have to keep talking. No, it doesn't work that way. It
Mhm.
doesn't work that way. You're going to back out. Then somebody might say, what about those that do cooking and all that? You get some people, they tell you they do cooking and lifestyle. I hope you know that lifestyle, it's huge.
Yes.
Lifestyle is huge. Then try your hands. You might want to try your hands on head tutorial. It is your lifestyle. You might try your hands on parenting. It is your lifestyle. You might try your hands on makeup. It is a lifestyle. Check out all those niche and see where you fit in. But do not tell me you're doing cooking and you're doing gaming. Oh, come on. They do not go together. In fact, you're lost. You don't know
Yeah.
what you're doing. You see that? So, why I said earlier on that other of my videos that I was once, during the pandemic, I went into reaction, and all reactions I did were from Gary Volosiano, a cancer survivor. And because he was ministering, I kept on, I did more of my reaction videos on him. And it gave me a lot of views. In a day, I got like 800 subscribers. That was how I hit my 41 100.
Oh.
I got like dream reaction videos, inspirational gospel musics. That was how I hit. Just a day, I woke up and I got 800 subscribers. But at a time, I couldn't keep up. I couldn't keep up. Now, those people that subscribe to me because of the other part of me, that I speak to them, that I talk to them, they started leaving. They're like, oh, she's now more on reaction. You see that? So I started losing some of that. So I'm like, okay, Gary Valenciano, I think it is time your girl called it quit. So I left reaction and took all that, you know, took them to the other side, still on that platform. Then I had to bring up my recent videos that has lesser view. I am proud of it. Then
Mhm.
I'm like, and they came back and said, okay, so you're back again to motivation. We thought you have left motivation. So it is not easy.
Mm.
Then that is how it is. So you just have to know what you want and go for it, and do not let anybody pull you out of it. It's not easy, guys. It's not going to be easy. I never knew that I'm being loved by so many people. I'm just being honest. I never knew that I'm doing so well on my channel. I'm looking at those people that, I'm like, when am I going to get to that? And I'm so happy that I am inspiring yet a lot of people. I've had people written me that there's this particular video you did on prayer. It caught me, it saved me. And, it's not all about the numbers. It's not all about the views. It's about the people you are giving that message you're supposed to touch. That is how Mary said. But I stand to be corrected. I always say that I stand to be corrected.
1 second, I have to stand
Yeah.
up and go open the door for my dog.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm a doggy door person.
Okay.
I thought it was working.
That's exactly, I'm going to have to go back and re-listen to this again because you said so many things that I need to hear on a regular basis and remember how the right way to build a channel, the pitfalls, what are pitfalls? One of those pitfalls is connecting incorrectly. And number one important thing kind of what I've heard is know who you are to the best of your ability, know who you are and reach out to the community, to communities that connect with those. And there's a variety of different parts of what I'm doing here, but it's not that they're inconsistent. It's that I love inspiration and I'll take I need as much inspiration in life as I can. I need to know how to build my channel properly, ethically, and spiritually, by the way, because as someone who I love Christ myself. I am a lover of Christ, and so how do I reflect that on my channel? I may not come on and do the spiritual stuff that you do because that's not my niche. I can communicate that in other ways through how I love people.
Yes, it's you asked a question that I've been waiting for. You don't have to. That's why I said you have to be yourself. I keep telling people it's just me, Mary, that is on YouTube. Any other Mary that is me is a counterfeit because there is nobody like me.
Mm-hmm.
Mona, there must be something about you that you have not discovered. Remember that we are all made in the image and likeness of God. Mm-hmm. Let all you do portray Him. You don't need to come and say, oh, repent, the kingdom of God is at hand. You don't need to come and, I'll put you. No. There must be something about you. It might be the way you talk. It might be the way you carry yourself. It might be the way you leave your comments on others when you check on them. That is what you have to carry along with you. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Once you know that, you carry that along. If you're the type that when you start your video, you ask your viewers question, how are you doing? You keep doing it. That makes you different. If you're the type that, between your videos, maybe you say that God loves you. Mm-hmm. You're just telling somebody that whoever you are the image of God. You don't need to sing. It's just you being you. Mm-hmm. That is what makes you special. And that is how I'm going to answer that question. And once you start doing that, people are going to love you for you. That is it. But still, the ability to take criticism.
Yes.
Because people will still say, oh, you're too old to be on YouTube. Oh, come on. You tell them that it's now I'm enjoying YouTube. There is something I always tell people. When you wake up in the morning, who do you see? You see yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go over to the mirror. You see yourself, isn't it? You speak to yourself. I'm Mary. Call yourself whatever you are. Today I'm going out to make great exploit. I'm favored. I'm lifted. Talk to yourself. Because today I'm going to meet people that love me, people that don't love me. But in everything, I love myself. Mm-hmm. And when you do this, I do this all the time. I tell my children to do this. And when you do that, when you go out, somebody says, oh, come on, you're too old. What are you doing? You say, oh, come on. I guess it's about time. I wanted to be old to start this. That's it. Oh, that's it. I've been on live Sunday and somebody just came and said, oh, just go kill yourself. I took a deep breath and I said, oh, come on. If I kill myself right now, how am I going to enjoy my super chat? That was what I said. Oh, come on. And when the person saw that I wasn't budging, the person went out. Mm-hmm. That is why I say you do not give what you don't have. That is the way it is. It is what it is. Your time isn't my time. If you had your time, you would have been on YouTube earlier, but no, you never had the time. So it is now for you to touch lives. It's now for you to explore. It's now for you to tell them that even nanas, even mourners can also be on YouTube or come on
Yes,
doing their thing. That is the way it is. So it is what it is.
it is what
That
it
is it.
is.
Yeah.
Exactly. Um, well, I want to thank you for coming on, Mary. Do you have a minute to take any questions? A couple minutes more to take maybe questions?
Okay, I got like 5 minutes because I got
Okay.
another thing for 12.
I
Yes, 5 minutes.
Okay. All
Yes,
right.
please.
So is there maybe somebody who's got a question for Mary because she's got to leave in like 5 minutes? We don't want to intrude. So if there's a question, I would, now's the time to get it up here. I'm just kind of looking through the chat here to see if
Through
there
the
was
chat, yes.
something
I'm
I might
also
have
doing the
missed.
same.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same also.
I like watching the chat myself. I have great moderators, but I really enjoy watching the chat. First of all, I need to stay engaged with it as much as possible. And that is it's a challenge when you're interviewing somebody, but make sure no matter what, I want everybody to know, and your link has been dropped repeatedly, go over to Mary's channel and check her out. Mary you got a great, very basic explanation of Mary. The best way to really get to know her is go watch her videos, go to her live streams. When do you live stream, Mary?
I'm gonna be live streaming. I live stream Mondays. Mondays is Mary Monday Motivation. I live stream from I'm bad with the time, but if I do not come live from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., which means I'm
Uh-huh.
not gonna come live again. I live stream also on Wednesdays, still about the same time or so. Then I'm gonna be live streaming tomorrow. I think from 11 a.m. Friday. Then Saturday, we do much of encouragement Saturday. We do learnings on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Okay.
Mondays is inspiration. We have to talk to people, Mondays and Saturdays. Then Wednesdays and Fridays, we do learnings, just all learning about YouTube. That's how we do
Mhm.
it. And
Okay.
we drop links also to help people get to their goal. That's how we do it here.
Okay.
If I
So,
might read, somebody said, it's from Kaylee.
yeah.
Mary, please check your Facebook link on your about page. It did not work for me. Mama, at times, I don't know why that happens, but it works though. But I'm going to check it again. But it works
Okay.
because I post to my Facebook, but
Okay.
with different name though.
So
And there is a question here, if you
yep.
don't mind. Somebody
Oh, yeah.
said, Mary, what do you find? It's from Travels. Mary, what do you find the most difficult part on your YT journey? Oh my gosh, the most difficult part of my YT journey, it's when there is a conspiracy, when people bring you down for no reason.
Yeah.
And people do this because they have looked at you and see you are a light that if you keep shining, you're gonna break forth. So they try to, how they talk at your back, but they
Yep.
can come to talk towards you. So I draw my strength. It's a difficult time, but I draw my strength from that. I see when people talk choo 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 at the back, oh, which means there is still something important I have to offer. Then I keep going, and I
Uh-huh.
don't let that back me down. That has been my terrible moment on YouTube.
Yeah. All right. The final question. What is your favorite thing about YouTube?
Well, my favorite thing about YouTube is to inspire people and meet new people. Inspire and meet new people.
Yep.
That has
All
been
right.
it.
And you do that in spades, and in very much, you are an absolute light, and you're very inspirational. And I will keep watching you every chance I get because I need that, and I'm selfish that way. I need people like you, and you are very much an individual. There's nobody else like. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. God bless you, and you have a great rest of your day, Mary.
Thank you, Mona. I want to quickly say thank you to everybody in the chat. I want to say
Okay.
thank you to Toti and a Wake Up. He has been keeping the chat so engaged. I want to say thank you to Bluebell. Oh my God, she follows me everywhere I go. I want to say thank you to Travels that asked that question, and so many people. I want to say thank you to the 20 people, and I want to quickly say this. I want to say this to uphold somebody and to inspire somebody. Now here we got 27 thumbs up here. We got 27 thumbs up and 5 thumbs down. And 5 thumbs down. And this is what I want to say. When you see people gather and they do something that is very good, that is that critics I talk about. Now, this live stream, I'm going to tell you more. Now, this is what is going to happen to this live stream. This live stream is going to be suggested and suggested and suggested. You see it? So, likes works on your favor. Down works on your favor. You know why? Because all of them are views, but people don't know. Likes on your favor, down on your favor, because all of them are views. You guys are all amazing. And I want to leave us with this. If you have not heard me do this, this is what I do when I want to leave my stream. I'll put you in front of my melodies. You are that matters. You are that matters. I'll make room for two. You and my Jesus. You are that matters to me now. You are that matters. Away, away. You are that matters. Away, away. You are that matters, because if Jesus matters to you, you show love. If Jesus matters to you, you give, you spread love. If Jesus matters to you, the color, the speech, everything about that person wouldn't make a difference, because Jesus matters to you. So for everybody that is here, keep spreading love, keep going. The most person to love you is yourself. Come on, love yourself for you.
Yes.
Thank you, Nana.
Amen.
And thanks to the 19 people that I see here up to now.
Thank you.
Salute to us all. Thank you.
You have a great day, Mary. Bye-bye, dear. Wow. Wow. That was very powerful. And I find it exceptionally sad that anybody would give a thumbs down to this live stream because of Mary. That she was in here and she got that there was any thumbs down because she alone was a fabulous presenter of uplifting spiritual kindness. And so that makes, I realize that's just people being people. Excuse me for a tear, okay? But I think Mary's amazing, and I have the deepest respect for her. And so when I saw those 5 thumbs down, that's all I saw, unfortunately. And that's wrong. So thank you guys for showing up today. I appreciate it. And there was a lot of teaching in that video. And I know I'm going to go back and rewatch it myself, because the stuff she said matters. If I want to have a strong YouTube channel, which is my goal, and if I want to be more in touch with how to do it in an ethical, right way, the right way as everybody talks about, I think everything she said applies. I know everything she said applies. And thank you, Mary, again. Thank you so much for coming on today. And I do have a new email address. It is burninguptheroads1, number 1, @gmail.com. And that way I get you don't get lost in the shuffle of the garbage emails. Gosh darn it. That I get sometimes. Sometimes I get a lot of email. And I have I have something coming. It should be here today. Our stickers finally, and I want to make sure I say hello to some people that I missed because I was working with Mary. I already said hello to Fantastic Travels, I believe. Bluebell, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I hope you will come back. I really do. Judy Smiley, thank you for coming by today. Bob's Adventure. And would all the moderators who are still present, please drop your links and go and watch some of their videos. And please, oh, please go watch Mary. You will learn so much. I'll be there. I'm going to be there. 30 and a Wake Up. Let's see who else. Fantastic Travels. Forever Best Friend. If you're still here, thank you for coming in today. I hope things are moving along for you and your quest. And if you don't have Forever Best Friend is not a friend, please go and correct that mistake, as Tommy Travels says. And Bob, you came in out after we started, so thank you for coming in. Camp and Therapy. Hope you're still here, and I want to say hello to you for coming by. Carpe Diem RV Style, definitely hello to you. So what do y'all have planned for the rest of the day? I'm just finishing. I didn't have breakfast. Richard just tossed me an Almond Joy. So it is his fault I'm eating an Almond Joy. Let's see, anybody else that I might have missed? And thank you, Pete, for coming in today. Glad you were here. Bam Rush, thank you. Cooking disaster videos. So before I was in YouTube, I cook. I love to cook. I'm actually a very good cook, and I'm a very good baker. Baking is more of a science than it is a cooking. So there's a group of people that I have hung out with. I used to hang out with a lot. And every time there was a celebration, I was one of the people who made a cake. And I made this beautiful, like 4 or 6 layer cake. And it was a German chocolate. And Eneogwe. Okay, I thought that's how it's pronounced. And so I made this beautiful cake, and I had to transport it about 3 miles. But by the time we were getting ready to transport it, it had shifted, and it was the ugliest cake. If it would have taken an ugly cake award, but it tasted very good, very good. But I would consider that a disaster video, a cooking disaster video. Let's take a look here. A crime to police and local, maybe national media. Can't say more than that at this time. Wow, Kaylee. I'm sorry you're in a situation where you have to do that. My nephew and niece and their respective partners were staying at a motel in Oklahoma near Texas. And the motel was raided yesterday. And my nephew has a tattoo of a clover on his neck. It covers up an ex-girlfriend's name. Well, the police grabbed him up because they were investigating, and they were busting an Irish mob group that was staying at the hotel. And my nephew simply had a tattoo of a clover. We are Irish. Part of our lineage is Irish, and so William had a tattoo, but they recommended they get out of the motel, that they leave. And so they all packed up and left yesterday, but I just thought that was funny. B-roll, that's one of the reasons tattoos that are visible can be a problem, is you never know what could happen as a result of having a particular tattoo. Fordman, aka Kenneth Oaks, hello to you. Hope you're having a good day, Kenneth. How's school going? Hope it's still going well. And I'm still in shock. I'm thinking like that's the best live stream I've done. And let's see how many thumbs down we've got now. Only one. And 34 thumbs up. That's bizarre to me. I don't understand that. Where did the other, I mean, I'm glad they turned them around or just removed them, but yes, they do make egregious mistakes. And my nephew, definitely could look like a bad boy. Sweet bad boy. I love him. Shanna, I'm in shock because there were 5 thumbs down and that now there's only 1 thumbs down. I was in shock to start listening to Mary. I was dramatically in shock. If it were just me, I'm like, I don't care. Like I said, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and some people don't even drink tea, and it's fine. I don't take it personal, but Mary is such a spiritually loving person that I felt sad. I felt sad. And now it's turned around and there's just 1 thumbs down. So, I mean, I just have to listen to her and remember that there's, people sometimes are just, there's on any social media, there are going to be people that simply want to disrupt your channel. I haven't had a lot of problems with that. Thank God that I haven't. And Sunday, we have an appointment at 10 o'clock to go to Florence, Oregon, to look at an RV. It's just about an hour away over on the coast. And so it's going to be nice to go over there. And I'm very happy to be going to look at that. Thin Blue Lane, RV Life. Thank you for being around still. So what's everybody got going on for this weekend? We're at Thursday. And just wondering if anybody's doing anything special or fun. That's my special, is going to the coast to look at an RV. It's very quiet in here, and I'm not a fan of quiet. I mean, I do like quiet, but okay, 70 minutes. I need to go outside, burn up the rose. Love you. Love you too. Have a good rest of your day. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Pete. Oh, no, I know that. I know that. Trust me. I'm the kind of person that either people generally like or they don't like. And that's, again, I'm old enough that I've kind of made peace with that. And if I haven't by now, then that's my own fault. I'm a grown-up, big girl. School is great. The roads, I'm almost done with my 3rd semester and 1 more semester to go. I know, Kenneth. I hope that you have a prospect of being able to work in that industry. You're going to be wonderful with people. 30 and Wake Up. It is a Class A. It's an older model, but it's in excellent condition, and it comes with new tires, brand new tires. It's like a 1989, I believe. I can't think of which brand, but I've looked at it. I've talked with the people. And I asked them, if we take it to, would you have a problem with a mechanic taking a look at it? Not at all. They would actually feel better about it. I'm at a vintage campers rally now until Sunday. Well, I'm Do you feel like coming up and sharing about it? I've got about a few minutes left. I may go till 1 o'clock today. I need some time. Oh, and if anybody here would like to play our some watch hours for us, that would be great, helpful. And we've got some good videos on there. So I'm going to drop the link, and anybody who would like to come up and chat, maybe we can get a few people up here and do a panel just about what's going on in life today, what you've got planned for the weekend, any suggestions you might all have. The lady she interviewed, Mary, was preaching good messages. Lucretia, yeah. Mary Eneogwe is a fantastic example of the kind of person that I personally love, because she reflects, the best way to say it is she just reflects Christ's love. 30 and a wake up call. Okay, great. Come on up. Oh, there's some camping therapy, Kenneth Oaks. So we're going to get a few people up here. All right. So I'm going to start right here. Hey, Kevin, right?
Yep, that's my name.
Hi, Kevin. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
While we're talking, I'm going to bring up a couple people, but you can go ahead. You want to talk a little bit about your channel and what you're doing?
Yeah, my channel's 30 and a wake up. I'm a little bit of a kind of one of the old school travel vloggers on here. Yeah, and I'm at 1,000 trails. I'm in my van. I have a Winnebago Travato van. You can kind of, I don't know if you can see it here.
Yeah.
There's my kitchen that I never use. You have to come and teach me how to cook in it. Yeah, I just enjoyed Mary today. That was awesome.
Yes, Mary is an awesome lady, and I've been watching her for a while, and I, you know, she's off my topic of travel, but it doesn't matter. She knows how to build a channel, and that's part of what I'm doing. So I'm going to bring up Charlie Grace as well. So let's say hi to
Mary
Kenneth.
today. That was awesome.
Hello, everyone.
Mary's an awesome lady, and I've been watching her for a while. Hi, Kenneth. How are you doing today?
Doing very well, thank you.
Cool. Oh, all right. And glad you're up here. How about we have camping therapy? You want to say hello to the group?
I'm here. Hello. I'm going to show you some of these campers. Hello, Kenneth. Hey, Charlie Grace.
Hey, how are you doing, Doreen?
And I missed the other name. What was the other guy's name?
I'm 30 and a wake up, but it says my name is Kevin on here.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
All right.
I'm
And
gonna give you guys a little tour here.
all right. I'm going to say hello to Charlie Grace. How are you doing this morning? Afternoon. It's afternoon now everywhere.
It's afternoon, yes. Thank you. It's wonderful. It's our Happy Yappy Thursday, so we have our Yappy Hour live stream tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yappy Hour, 8 p.m. Central Standard.
Eastern Standard.
Eastern. Yappy Hour. I love that phrase, Yappy Hour.
Oh, it's so great. And camping therapy, showing some campers. We're actually going to have some fun. We're going to talk about some of the Mayberry meetup things, and we have our latest video that showed some of the dogs at Mayberry meetup. So we're going to talk about all the things we got to see and do and what's next.
Cool. All right. Oh, look at that. That's pretty interesting. Little pumpkin. So, Kevin, where are you at now? You're at 1,000 trails.
Yeah, I'm at 1,000 trails in Virginia. I can actually go outside. I got my computer, so it's not my phone, but I can go outside and show you a little bit of it. I'm actually a new 1,000 Trails member. For those that watch my channel, most of them know I camp at National Forest and BLM land for free, but I just became a 1,000 Trails member. So this is where I'm at. I'm at a site in Virginia. It's really pretty. It's a lot of fifth wheels here.
Right-hand side of my
That's my van right there. So.
Oh, yeah. That's nice. Very nice. And how do you like 1,000 Trails?
Yeah, so, yeah, it's a nice little campground.
Cool. I've heard good stuff
How do you do
about
what now?
1,000 Trails. I've always heard good stuff about Thousand Trails.
Yeah, so I've had it for about a month now, and I've stayed in 4,000 Trails parks, and so far it's been really good. I'm really enjoying it. And hold on, let me shut my door here so it's not too loud. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. It's been worth the cost to me so far. It's been pretty amazing.
Cool. I'm glad to hear that. It's just one more check mark for me why I might eventually get 1,000 Trails. And Charlie Grace, so you went to Mayberry. You want to share anything fun about that? Because it looked like y'all had great fun.
We had a great time. It really is nice. And I say for those people who are RVers that like to get together and do hangouts, we're going to do one in 2021. So if you'd like to go, there's, all you have to do is get a campsite. I think the dates, we're going to stick to, I think, the third weekend in October. But the campsites were great. The people were wonderful. We had great campfires at night. And then everyone had their live streams. We got to hang out and talk. And really, we got to learn about other YouTubers, too, what people are doing, what's working, what's not working. And, just try to help one another.
That's one of the wonderful things about the community, that whether it is people that are traveling part-time, full-time, or in Mary's case, she simply has a great YouTube channel and knows how to build a solid group of people. I've really fallen in love with YouTube overall, for the most part. I've only seen a few negative things. And Kenneth, so how is school going, Kenneth?
It's going good. I've only got the rest of this semester. I've only got like about 4 more weeks left of this third
I don't
semester.
think she can hear me.
And then I've got 1 more semester to go.
All right.
Nice.
You're a busy man.
Lucretia, can you hear me?
Oh,
Yes, Doreen, you want to tell us, so we're at
this
right
guy,
now?
I'm just interrupting you. I'm sorry, but this guy's waiting to do this for us. He's got this really high bicycle, and he's going to jump on it and do it on film for us.
No problem.
Can you all see him good? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
oh
Wow.
Do you see how high up that is?
wow. Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah,
I know I would topple it over. I'd be scared to death.
he's like way up off the ground. Like his pedals are where the seat would be. Everybody's got their cameras out. So here he's going to come back.
You can make it bigger, Lucretia, for everybody to see up on the screen by clicking on Doreen's picture there.
Here he comes.
There you go.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The dog barks. Thank you. Yeah, so here's his little camper. Look what they've got for sale.
Oh,
Little
look at that
pot
car. That's the fun thing about different people being in different locations, is you never know what you're going to see.
So his camper is a 63 Phoenix.
I do not know what that is, but it looks like it's interesting camper.
This is a really cute little area. I know you were excited about going to do the little camper rally. So are there any really interesting ones you've seen there?
Yeah, there's a lot more camper.
I think she's froze, maybe.
Maybe.
So what was the most fun thing about Mayberry?
Oh,
Charlie
gosh.
Grace?
I think it was really nice just to meet people in person and realize that they're the same in person as they are on their YouTube channels. I think that's really nice. I got to spend some time with people like Nursing Our Travel Bug. Great family, really sweet. I camped by Meant to Be RVing, so we got to spend time there. That was nice. I learned a lot about solar, solar on RVs, and that was really interesting because the dry campers were there. They did an amazing installation on Meant to Be RVing, and I got to watch the whole process, and that was just You know, for the geek in me, I was loving that idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was just, and all in all, the people were wonderful. Just a really fun thing, and I got to do the group picture. So I set up a big group shot, which was nice.
Oh yeah. I'm so sad when I think of not, the opportunity to meet everybody at these different meetups and whatnot. It really, just finding out, getting to meet somebody in person, seeing them, talking with them. That's what I can't wait for. I can't wait for that opportunity.
Right. We have 2 meetups coming, so this is something to think about. Put on the calendar. I know a lot of people are going to Quartzsite. That's already out there. But also we have the Great Possum Hangout coming out the second weekend in July next year in North Carolina at Fort Paws Kingdom. So there's another one. I'm sorry, I should say 3. And then of course the Mayberry one will be next October. So you've got Quartzsite, Great Possum, and Mayberry.
For me, personally, I have to hang around Oregon in the summertime. Well, at least around July. One of the things for my family and my transition to living on the road is that I not be that I still make our family connections, and one of those is my father's birthday will always be on the 4th of July, the celebration for
Getting
him.
ready for karaoke.
Oh, karaoke for Doreen. So
Not me.
not you.
No, I won't be singing. But it's for the rally. Yeah, they're gonna do it at the rally. We're having a meet and greet tonight.
Oh, okay.
So that camper right there is a 55.
I've looked at some vintage campers. Really, I thought, I've seen some really nicely redone inside. Beautiful, just but most of them are on the smaller side, and I really need something about 30 feet. Whatever I eventually get has got to be about 30
So check
feet.
out that one, Lucretia. Is that big enough for you?
Let me, I think so. Let me look at it solo layout real quick. Oh, yes.
Oh, wow.
Look at that
Huge,
baby.
tiny.
Oh, it's so shiny and nice.
That's a Spartan. It's
wow.
See here, 1953 Imperial Mansion.
Wow, is all I can say.
There's a big Airstream.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's big ones here.
That's
that
really
pretty?
cool. Yes, that's beautiful. Actually,
So they're out here. Maybe they'll let us look inside. Will you let us look inside?
No, ma'am. It's like show and tell. This is great.
I know.
Yeah, they don't want anybody in, so that's good. She said she's got pictures, but I'm on a video.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
See how much money we've saved because camping therapy is there. We can live through her.
Yeah. Yes.
So she probably doesn't know I'm with the group because I don't know her.
Oh, okay.
She probably thinks I'm just some stranger coming up saying, "Can I see inside?"
I know. Can we just come in? And by the way, it's just you, and you're saying, "Can we come inside?" She might be a little concerned.
So I want to show you this. I showed this on Sherry's live stream. I actually got to tour inside of this Airstream. This is a milk truck, and they have a Facebook page for the milk truck. He doesn't do YouTube videos, but I'm going to show you the sign. It's a 1959 milk truck.
Uh-huh.
And here's the sign. Can you see it?
Milk
or is
truck.
it shadowed?
Milk truck barn find. Yep, milk truck barn find. I remember having milk delivered. I remember having milk delivered very much.
If you like Halloween decorations.
Oh, cute.
These guys have some serious ones. You want to do one more tour? All right. Miss Joanne is going to give us a tour. She gave us a tour on Sherry's, so she's going to give us another tour.
Okay.
Oh, can I just say something real quick? When we get together, this is the one thing I really like is touring other people's RVs to see how they live and work in their own RV. Because when you buy them off the lot, you don't get to see like all the reality. So these are always fun.
Yes, and I want to ask you also, Charlie Grace, while we're waiting for this. How is it going rebuilding, getting your channel moving again?
We are working on letting people know that we're looking for our subscribers back. We're almost to 200. It's slow and steady, and that's okay. I'd rather make sure that we're getting the right people. And I always say, just please come back and check us out, because if you think you subscribe, we had to do a reboot, and we just appreciate everybody coming back.
Okay, so make sure that you have Charlie Grace. If you did and you are not sure, please just go double check. And I think, are you a moderator in here, Charlie Grace, where you could drop your link?
Maybe, but I don't have YouTube open, so if someone can drop it. I think Keely just dropped it. Thank you. Thank you, Keely.
All right. Thank you, Kaylee. And Kevin, how about you? So what's up for you in the near future?
I'm a full-time RVer and a full-time YouTuber. Yeah, and a full-time YouTuber. So it's what I do for a living. So I just run around making YouTube videos. I'm actually going to the shore. I actually just left the West Coast because the smoke was so bad. I was actually heading up to Oregon, and I got diverted, and so I'm on the East Coast now, trying out Thousand Trails over here. So that's what I've been doing, filming some vids. I haven't filmed a lot about Thousand Trails yet because I want to experience it first before I talk about it. I don't talk about anything on my channel that I haven't used, so that's usually what I do. So.
Cool.
And which Thousand Trails are you at?
I'm at, oh God, I go to so many of them. I'm at one in Virginia. Hold on, let me.
Oh, that's okay. I just want to know if you were in Pennsylvania.
No, I'm in Virginia right now. I'm at a Virginia Thousand Trails. So near the one nearest DC, near to DC. I've went to like George Washington's birthplace, James Madison. It's a lot of history in this area, so it's been a lot of fun.
The thing you just said, so you hit something. One of my bucket list things, I've got a couple different kinds of bucket lists for travel, is not just meeting people, but there's specific places, historical places I want to see, and all of that is really back on the East Coast.
The East Coast is just full of a lot of history. I mean, I love the West Coast. I love the West because there's so much free camping, like national forest, BLM land, and you don't really have that out here on the East Coast. But you do have a lot of like all the historical type of things to see. The older history of the United States is out here. I see a question for me. Is it okay if I answer it?
Oh yes, please do.
The question is by Pete Rossi is, can you make a living on YouTube? I make a full-time living on YouTube. I support my travel lifestyle through YouTube. And so it is possible. I think Mary mentioned it earlier. You just have to stick with it. I've been doing YouTube for going on 3 years now. I used to have a more successful investing channel before I started this travel channel. But I've been able to build my travel channel up to a full-time income. But it took about 1.5 years to get to a point where it completely funded my travels. And I used to be an international traveler. So I used to travel to foreign countries. Those are the kind of videos I made. And COVID hit. I ended up in a van. My channel actually exploded when I moved into the van. And yeah, I make a decent living. I make better than most people do, which is crazy for just making YouTube videos.
Wow. Well, I'll probably be getting in touch with you for an interview because you're that kind of person. You're not only got a successful YouTube channel, you're making a living on your YouTube channel, and you're traveling full time. See, those are kind of like the trifecta for me. How does somebody do this?
I'm really lucky and feel really fortunate.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
I hate to say this, but I have to go because I do have a client that I need to talk to today. But I want to make sure I came up and said hi. And
thank you for coming up.
Kenneth Oaks, before I forget, I am pulling for you on school. I am really like giving you like kudos. I'm really excited for you keeping at this. So I'm excited. When you are done, we're gonna have a big celebration. Okay.
Thank you. And I hope to see you next year at Mayberry because I got my campsite for next year.
Fabulous. I'm excited. All right. Well, nice to see everybody. Nice to meet everybody. And hopefully we'll see you tonight at Yappy Hour at 8 o'clock Eastern.
Absolutely, Charlie Grace. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Let's see. There we go.
That Airstream is beautiful.
I know. And that other one.
Joanne, are you okay with me going in? Okay. All right. You guys ready?
Yep. We're ready.
All right, we're gonna go in.
You bring her bag up on the screen.
Yes, okay.
Brother.
Thank you, Kenneth, for reminding me, dear.
Okay.
Okay, so the background is that this is my friend Joanne and her husband Doug, and Doug's parents owned this camper. It was theirs. And what year is it, Joanne? 65. 65.
Wow.
And it's all original, except the microwave. Yeah.
And the bath.
And the bathroom, yeah, she redid the bathroom. So there's the fridge and there's the microwave, but the cabinet and the original oven.
Oh, cool.
And it has twin beds. And she even decorated her toilet.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, so then there's a shower.
Wow, that's a lot of room in a trailer that old. That's a lot of room for a bathroom, I think. I think we got to freeze up
Cut it
there.
out. There we go.
Okay,
Okay,
we're back.
show you something.
He wants to show us something.
Oh, wow.
Good job, Katie.
Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. Well, that's a very nice, that's a very well kept trailer. Very nice. And we got to freeze up again, which happens, I understand. That was, I'll tell you, some of the older trailers, it's like if they had more room, like one of them I looked at.
Go.
Okay.
Lost me for a minute there.
Yeah, that's all right. So that old milk truck, I think those are really neat too. Because I remember having one come to our house and delivering milk. I mean, I'm old enough that we had milk delivered.
I think he said that he put something from a Silverado in it, the drivetrain or something, or transmission or something's from a Silverado.
Are you going to do a video on this park where you're at, this meetup?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for everybody to get here.
Okay.
This campground's going to be full. And
I bet it will.
There's over 20 vintage campers coming.
That's cool. Yeah, I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
Hopefully people will let me go inside once they know who I am.
Yeah.
That was kind of crazy.
Let them know ahead of time.
Yeah, I'll talk to them ahead of time. I did put it on the Facebook group. So I'm way over there. Can you see the red car? So I'm away from the group. I got a site without sewer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't need that.
Old log cabin.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm going to show you this old log cabin that's here. This is the Davy Crockett birthplace, State Park.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's what I mean. Things like that. Davy Crockett birthplace.
There's two Davy Crockett Park. The other one is near Nashville, Tennessee. This one is near Johnson City. So this is East Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've got to say, I love the name Camping Therapy. That is a great YouTube name.
Is it not? That is. It's something I always remembered when I saw it, and then, it makes sense to me because it is a sense of therapy to be out and away from the craziness.
yeah, I have a really quiet. I'm over there. Can you see my site?
It's look pretty far away, but yes, I can see your site. I'm going to pull it up quickly here.
Yeah, I mean, I can walk over there, but.
Oh, no, it's fine. I see. I love the cabin. Is that a real, it's not a replica. Is that the authentic one?
It's not his birthplace.
Okay.
I don't see, well, it's really dark in here, but you can see it, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I can see it. Good.
I don't see a plaque or anything. like saying what it is. You know what? Oh gosh, there was somebody on my live stream yesterday, and I can't think of who it was, but she said she vlogged about this, and that this is not the birthplace cabin. I'm getting out of
Okay.
breath. Sorry, I'm out of breath a little bit. This is not the birthplace cabin, but the birthplace cabin is further down that way.
Okay.
I've never been down there, but let me see if this sign says anything. You would think they would have a plaque here.
Right.
And it just has the name of the cabin.
Stone
Cipher.
Cipher.
Yeah. You know what, this little thing, and maybe a spring house?
The fireplace, like Kaylee is saying, the fireplace and the loom. Wow. Yes, I agree. Especially the fireplace. We're getting a quart of wood tomorrow. Somebody is delivering and stacking it for us. But are you okay?
That was my ear. I hit that sign.
Oh, Doreen.
Well, I don't think I'm bleeding. I need to watch where I'm going.
I think maybe true. I would have fallen on my face, I'm sure, but
no, I just hit my ear. It's not bleeding though.
That still can't felt good.
No, it's gone now. Short-term pain. That's the bathhouse right there, and the little one on the right is the handicap one.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a bathhouse. Nice. Way down there at the end, there's another bathhouse.
It's nice to have a handicap one separate. That was a nice touch. Not all campgrounds of any sort necessarily have that separated out.
I can't see the chat, so if anybody had any questions, you'll have to tell me.
I will.
I can either see the chat or the screen. I can't see both, but
Kenneth just said ouch.
Oh. Yeah, so I put up this little canopy because the sun was just beating down on my camper this morning. It's the first
go ahead.
Time I've used that. It was only, I think it's a 4x6, and it was only $34.
Mm-hmm.
Walmart.
Oh, that's a good deal.
Here's my logo.
I love your logo.
Nobody has emailed me and said, "Hey, I saw you driving down the road."
You will eventually.
Well, I'm going to sell the camper.
Oh.
It's way too small. I can't stand this. So this pavilion over here, I'm going to show you. She's all decorated.
Kaylee says YouTube should give you hazard pay.
Hazard pay, yeah, because you don't pay attention. This is where all the fun's going to happen.
Luckily, it's not too far from your camp.
Yeah, that's the milk truck guy.
Hello, milk truck guy.
Hey, milk truck. Hey, YouTube person.
Uh-oh, be careful. We're gonna have to have hazard pay for all this. Hope nobody's in the witness protection here.
I know. You'll find out. They will grab your camera and run with it.
She's got it all decorated up here.
Oh, that's cute.
That's the hostess, Miss Marcia. Say hi, Miss Marcia.
Hi. Do you want to make an early guess on the pumpkin jar?
How many pumpkins are in the jar?
Yeah.
200.
She said 200. Oh my gosh, look over here. You can write me down for 200. Looky here. Look at that little thing. She even got orange socks.
I have to think about it.
So she's got cobwebs like you have in your living room. She's got them all here. And then down there is a river. Can you see it?
Yes. A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's the river.
Kenneth, hey, Doreen, Kenneth Oaks says he can't wait to see you in person on Saturday.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be raining. So there's the river.
Nice to be near water.
Yeah, you don't really see it though unless you walk over there. There's not any campsites near the river. There's a Fordman, Kenneth.
Yeah, the decorations were nice. Kaylee really liked them.
Yeah. Big spider. There's another little fur baby. There's another baby. Say hi.
I'm not sure what day Halloween is on.
It's ferocious.
Let's see. Let's see what day.
You can write me down for 200. I'll take
Lucretia,
Lucretia's guess of
Lucretia,
200.
Halloween's on Saturday the 31st.
Okay, next Saturday. Okay.
What'd you say, Joanne?
Doreen 200. Doreen. You know my name, Marcia. You're blending Doreen and Joanne. Oh, she said 455. You might be way off, Lucretia.
Oh God. Won't be the first time I've been way off.
200. What do we win? She got door prizes and everything.
Oh boy. They must be the camp
Well,
host.
she's not a camp host. She's the event host.
Oh, event host. Okay.
She doesn't work here. She just planned the event. And
Well,
when
that's really
she does it up. She
clearly
does it big time.
knows
Yeah.
how to have some
So
fun.
So it's not far from my campsite. All these campsites that are going to fill in, and then I have to walk around. I have to walk around the loop instead of cutting through. Because that's not good campground etiquette, people.
I know. All these
I can
rules.
do it now because there's nobody here, but all these sites are going to fill in. They'll all be full.
And people have to remember, you know, there is etiquette. There's campground etiquette, just like at your house. There's etiquette
Yeah. So if you had a small group, it's got this fire pit right in the center of all these sites.
Oh, that's nice to have, man.
So that would be like, because each one has their own. Oh no, actually, I think that this fire pit goes with that campsite because they don't have one. But it would be great for a group, like if you had this little circle here, and you could gather right here in the middle.
The fires, the campfires are one of the things I look forward to.
Yeah, and this is my little setup here.
So you've decided that's too small, huh?
Oh, it's way too small. Look, I mean, oh, my dog fell out. Hold on.
Oh,
I gotta hook him up.
oh no. Hope he's okay.
He's got this step to step on, and he kind of rolled.
Oh.
So look, that's all the room there is between the bed and the wall. It's just not. The porta potty goes under there, but when you're on the porta potty, you're going to be in this space.
Yeah.
So it's just because then that's that space, and then there's that space, and that's all there is.
Right. So how much bigger do you think you want to go?
I want a 13-foot scamp. Look at my clock.
Oh, that's interesting. So how big is your rig, Kevin?
I have a 21-foot Winnebago Travato. So it's there's two floor plans to the Winnebago for those that know the Travato. I have the K floor plan, which is the one with all the windows. It's open, has two beds, a bathroom in the back. In the front, seats actually turn around. So it makes more living space.
Right.
It's 21 foot long, so I can fit in most standard parking spots. I had mine lifted, so I'm lifted a little higher off the ground, so I can pull up to curbs and things like that without any issue. And I'm a single guy. I was a solo traveler for a long time. I was in the military for 20 years, so I'm used to small living spaces. So for me, this thing is perfect. But it's 21 foot too. I mean, it's not tiny. So.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like for a seat. Okay, so if it was just me, I think I could be fine in like 21 feet. but together, Richard and I, because of our physical disability issues, we really need to either have a queen walk around bed or twin beds. You know, I mean, we're open to both, both sleeping options. So I'm finding it more of a challenge than I had anticipated. There's a lot out there, and people want a lot of money for very little. And I'm also finding that the cost of these are coming down. I'm seeing people putting huge prices, and before you know it, they're coming down like 3,000 or 2,000 or 2,500. So, it just is kind of funny to see something at $10,000 and then a few days later, it's $7,000. People are so. Doreen, I don't know how the market is for you there, but you hopefully will be able to find something that accommodates you better. The scamp. I know you want a scamp, and we lost Doreen. But I know she wants a scamp, and I've seen the scamps, and they're adorable. But it's not for Richard and I. And meant to be Arvine, hello. We're just hanging out for a few more minutes. We had a great interview with Mary Eneogwe. Mary Eneogwe, extremely inspirational and has a strong YouTube channel for a reason. She's built a great, strong YouTube channel, and her understanding of how to do it the right way is absolutely on target, and she should write a book. Really, Mary could write this book. That would be a bestseller, in my opinion. Kenneth, so you're going to be meeting up with Camping Therapy this weekend. What are you going to be doing?
I'm going to try to meet with her during the day, and then I'll have to leave, to come back home.
Okay, yeah.
Before it gets dark, because my dad can't drive in the dark.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like driving in the dark anymore personally. I just don't. I love driving, and I do.
You don't mind driving in the dark. You just can't see in the dark.
Yeah, no, I understand. I'm only 59, and I cannot see in the dark very well. I need to get my glasses, actually. Probably would help. Let's see. Does anybody have any questions for these two fellas? We've got Kevin with 30. And can you explain 30 in a wake up?
Yeah, I get that all the time. So a lot of people think it was some kind of wake up call, and maybe it was, but the genesis of the name. So I was in the military. Let me give you let me do this as quick as possible. I was in the military for 20 years. I retired. I became a lawyer. I kind of got tired of that corporate grind, and I wanted to travel again. I traveled a lot in the military. And so I quit my job in 2019 and started traveling internationally. I would live in a country for 30 days and then move to another country and document my experience on my YouTube channel. And so when I was thinking of a channel name, I kind of wanted to reflect that in the channel name. So in the military, when you go on a deployment and you have 100 days left on your deployment, you say, I have 99 days and a wake up until I get back to my family. Okay. So because I was living in a country for 30 days and then waking up somewhere new, it was kind of a play on that. It's completely confusing now. It really confuses people. They think number one, they say, this guy looks really old for 30. That's because I got all this gray in my beard. And I'm not even close to 30. And so I get that a lot. We were talking about negative comments. I get that one a lot. And then, so it's kind of confusing for people now, but my audience knows me as that. I've asked them if I should change it, and they voted overwhelmingly no. And so it's just something I'm going to stick with. It's kind of my brand now. So
yeah. Well, it makes sense. I was not in the military, so I would not, I wouldn't have picked that up, but I see why you did. And I think it is a good name. It is confusing name, but it's a so what, by the way. If it works for you, it works for you, and that's what matters. Yeah,
I mean, it works. I mean, I would like it to have something a little bit more to what I do now, but it's okay. It works, and that's what people know me as. So if I changed it, it would be really hard to. My audience would see my videos pop into their feed and would know it was me. So.
I'd asked my following one time. I thought about having one day a week, one show a week that was about communication, conflict communication. Um, uh, oh gosh, my brain is kind of mush right now, but learning how to deal with conflict through communication.
Yeah.
No, they were not even remotely excited about that. And some of them said they would unsubscribe. Now, if I really had a passion for that, I would be willing to have people unsubscribe from me. But while I love communication and I love learning, I love learning about how to deal with conflict in all kinds of ways. And we see it on YouTube. I don't have a passion for it enough to lose some people. And I understand. I like being on here and being away from all the stuff. My son, he's teasing me.
You want one?
I really don't. I've not had any real food today, and sugar is just making my stomach nauseous. But thank you. I have been inspired by Carolyn from Carolyn's RV Life, and she has, she has a great channel, over 100,000 subscribers, and works really, really hard on her channel. She has a particular political point of view. And she started sharing that one day a week. She told her audience on, I think it's Tuesdays, it was going to be about politics. And by the way, it is a warning sign. Nobody's confused about her politics, and that's fine. But she started getting unsubscribed by the hundreds. Excuse me. Let me back out of that. By the hundreds, she said, that's a quote, by the hundreds, she was getting unsubscribed from when she would do these shows, even though she had given a warning and said, I'm still going to do my regular Carolyn's RV Life on Monday, Friday, and Sunday, whatever her days were. But on Tuesdays, by the way, I'm going to now add in a show that's about politics and talking about things. You don't have to come. You can scroll on by. Don't watch my Tuesday show. And they came and watched and unsubscribed from her. And I was offended by that, just as a person who loves our freedoms, whether I'm of her political persuasion or not, she has a right to that. And I'm steadfastly in favor of that remaining a fact. And so
I say good riddance.
And so I brought that up, and my group of people said no.
Well, here's I mean, not to tell Caroline what to do. She's built her channel, but this is my advice to people when it comes to being off genre. You can do it, but you have to mix it in with your genre. So let's say a lot of times I'll do a video about, like I just did a video about free camping, the places I go and how I free camp. Well, in the middle of that video, you can take a break and do a little walk and talk about something that you want to talk about that may be off-brand. And then you have less of a chance of losing people that come there for whatever your genre is, whatever your niche is. YouTube is very niche-oriented, and that's just the nature of it. It's just like cable TV. You know, if you go to the Comedy Network and they're playing a horror movie, you might not come back to the Comedy Network anymore because you went there to look for comedy.
Right.
And so I tell people all the time, you definitely need to stay niche. You can start another channel. And what I would have done if I was Caroline is I would have said, hey, I'm starting a non-RV related channel. It's going to be about my political views. I'm going to give you 30 seconds about like kind of a preview of what it's going to be. Go over and subscribe to that channel if you're interested in that.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I would have done instead, personally. Not to tell her what to do. She has more subscribers than me. She has built her brand based on being kind of that way. Kind of. I follow her as well. Kind of. I'm going to do whatever I want on my channel because it's my channel. So, but if someone asked me for my advice on it, that would be my advice. Would be start another channel. Let your subscribers know what it is. Do a little 30-second intro about that channel and send people the link, and then they can go over there, and then that channel has its own home, its own niche, its own genre, and then you risk some people will just unsubscribe because they don't want that in their feed. Like, I mean, Politics,
Yeah.
especially, we're all inundated with that stuff as it is. I
Yes.
say that on the channel all the time. No politics on this channel. There's 1 million other places you can go for that.
Yes.
On my live streams. And yeah, so I mean that would be my recommendation for you. Like if you wanted to talk about what you were just mentioning about like conflict resolution, start a channel that's just about conflict resolution and tell your subscribers, hey, I've started this channel, go over there and subscribe. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Not that I'm an expert on it in any way, but yeah.
I think you're right. You know, I was very connected into what was all going on politically. 10 years ago when I was in college, I went to college late in life, and I graduated when I was 50. I graduated when I was 50 with a bachelor's degree in human services, family and human services, which is, by the way, you use that no matter what. There's just I use that no matter what. In every place I am, the skills that I learned in that are applicable to real life. And then I got into a master's degree program in public policy. And that is an animal that is very opinion oriented, because you're either on one of two sides, generally speaking, because nobody can believe there's anyone in the middle. You know, I think that our culture today cannot believe that two things. I can see that this computer sitting in front of me, and I can also know that there's a whole world going on the other side of it. If you know what I'm saying, I can know two things are true, and believe two things are true, and so that's what I had hoped. But I understand if I was going to really pursue that, I would do another channel because I know that the people I'm connected with most strongly really don't want it in their life, and for the most part, it feels good to not have it in my immediate life. I have to say, I'm less angry.
Oh yeah.
I'm less angry and I'm less tense because I don't have to come up with a solution for these people, if you know what I'm talking about, or how to present their stuff. And so
I mentioned I was a lawyer before, so I went to law school in DC, so I was I was in the middle of that stuff. So actually the last 2 years traveling has been great. I mean, I've kind of, I still follow the news and I'll check it every now and again, but I get to press pause on that. I've gotten to press pause on that the last 2 years, and it's great because the people who haven't are just going crazy in whatever political world they side with.
You know, I actually am pretty lucky that my back started collapsing in the middle of graduate school, and I've had 12 surgeries, and I had to drop out. Here's the silver lining. I didn't get to finish, but I didn't get to finish misery, is all I can say now. Because it's a miserable world out there, and what I would be doing right now, earning a living, is a miserable world, and I couldn't have changed anything about it. I'm good at research. I'm good at finding information, and but the people who really make those decisions, it wasn't me. Well, guys, I think I'm going to drop you down, and it's 1 o'clock, a little after 1. I appreciate that you came up, and I really will be in touch with you, Kevin. I would love to have you come on and really go in more in depth in your channel and what you do and how you do it.
Yeah, that'd be fun. It'd be a lot of fun.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for coming up, and I hope I see you again soon.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thanks for allowing me to come
Kenneth,
on.
and thank you for coming on. I know you most all the time. You're willing to just come up, and I love seeing you just hang out there.
I dropped the link if anybody wants to go rate our
thank you for doing that.
destinations.
Thank you. All right, Kenneth, I will see you, and I think all you have to do, there you go, is I think you've got to leave or quit or something. There you go. All right. Well, I appreciate that 13 people have hung out with us and stayed with us. Arthur in Oregon, thank you for coming by. Meant to be Arvine, thank you, Teresa, if you're still in the house. And Doreen, I appreciate that you walked us through that park a little bit. And I look forward to seeing one of your videos from going to the meetup there. So I'm going to let everybody go. And I may do one tomorrow night, depending on who's on in the evening. I'll try to fit something in. I believe I'm going to have some stuff to show you that I've received, and I'm looking forward to being able to introduce the community to. So have a great rest of your day. I love you all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you again soon.